Mr. Speaker, my amendment would prohibit funds in this bill from being used by the Defense Department to train the Afghan Special Mission Wing to operate or maintain Russian-made Mi-17 helicopters. Over 93,000 people have died in a tragic war in Syria that is being fueled by Russian arms being supplied to the Assad regime. Over 1.6 million Syrian refugees are now hosted across 5 countries. By the end of the year, half the population of Syria will be in need of aid. We know for a fact that the Russian arms manufacturer Rosa Export is arming Syria. The Syrian army requested 20,000 Kalashnikov assault rifles, 20 million rounds of ammunition, machine guns, grenade launchers, grenades, and sniper rifles with night vision sights. And Russia also recently announced it would provide Assad with advanced S-300 missile defense batteries. Yet, our Defense Department continues to channel business to this Russian arms manufacturer. DoD recently skirted around a prohibition on purchasing Mi-17 helicopters from Russia's state arms dealer in last year's defense appropriation bill, signing a contract with Rosa Export to procure 30 Mi-17s for the Afghan Special Mission Wing, using 2012 Afghanistan Security Forces Fund monies. This contract signing, flying in the face of congressional intent, incredibly came just days after this House voted 423-0 to strengthen the prohibition on Pentagon business with the Russian arms dealer, a prohibition also included in this defense appropriations bill. Even more egregious, it also came on the heels of a report by the Special Inspector General for Afghanistan Reconstruction that recommended suspension of the plans to purchase these helicopters for the Afghan Special Mission Wing, as the Afghans do not even have the capacity to use them. The Defense Department touts the 30 years of experience the Afghans have with the Mi-17 helicopters as a key reason to purchase them. Yet, we are still trying to train them to fly these helicopters instead of American-made helicopters, training that the Inspector General report says has been slow and uneven. The report also argues that moving forward with the acquisition of these Mi-17 helicopters is highly imprudent until, among other things, an agreement is reached on NATO's Afghanistan training mission concept for reorganization within the Afghan government to support the Special Mission Wing. Mr. Speaker, U.S. taxpayers should not be subsidizing the Russian state arms dealer that is fueling the war in Syria. The language already included in this bill states this. We should also not be spending money to train an Afghan unit to fly these Russian helicopters, particularly when the Inspector General has raised serious questions about the content of that unit's capabilities. I urge for support for my amendment, and I reserve the balance of my time.